roll up! Come one, come all, and revel in the death-defying wonder that is... Bantin and Burling's Carnival of Stuff!
Damn you, Val podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to the Carnival of Stuff. Very exciting because we are now weekly, and also more excitingly is the fact that we have now decided to do a second episode, part 2 of Classic Cartoons.
Classic Cartoons with me, Paul Bantin.
And me, Paul Burling.
We're still here. We haven't moved since
We haven't,
last week.
no, we haven't.
To
We've
keep
got
continuity.
Got a lot of stubble,
Yeah.
and we're covered in cobwebs.
Haven't washed.
No, well, you haven't. No. I'm smelly.
Sorry.
Yeah, smelly Paul, pongy Paul over there. So if you enjoyed the first part of this, because there's just so many great cartoons that we've all grown up with and watched and reminiscing about, that if you listen to the first part of this, then we've decided to carry on and do part 2, which is Here We Are.
Here we are.
Now entering the center ring, it's the stuff everybody's talking about. In the spotlight this episode, Classic Cartoons Part 2.
We were looking at it, and based off the Facebook poll and the ones we chose to look at, I mean, they're very much of the same sort of era. We're talking kind of late 60s, early 70s, into the 80s, because that's when we grew up watching cartoons.
Totally.
We haven't even touched on, I suppose, what is classic cartoons for us might not be classics for our younger listeners.
Yeah,
For which-
I don't really know, because things like, I'm going to be doing some bits about Scooby-Doo and stuff like that. That's a fact already. I'm going to tell you before I do the other bits and pieces. It's the longest running cartoon franchise of all time.
I can imagine it is, yeah.
And also, but then a bit more up to date. Then we haven't really touched even, and we haven't even talked about this, Simpsons,
Yeah.
Family Guy,
Futurama,
Futurama,
King of the Hill,
all those ones as well.
South Park,
South Park,
Rick
as
and
well.
Morty now.
Rick and Morty, yeah.
That'll be classic cartoons to somebody else in a decade's time. I mean, South Park kind of, and Simpsons. I mean, Simpsons is still
Simpsons
going.
been going for 30 odd years, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Family Guy's been going 20.
Yeah, it's been going a while.
Yeah, I haven't got any facts about it because we haven't even got to that point where we've gone, oh, what about that one? Oh, what about that one? So
Yeah. Depends on your definition of classic, but there's going to be, I mean, people I know, their classic era is going to be Animaniacs and Dexter's Laboratory and Powerpuff Girls and
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain.
We're going to do what we were supposed to do, is take over the world. Pinky and the Brain, which is sort of that era. I sort of stopped watching cartoons, but I obviously, being a young adult, didn't watch as many because I was working.
Yes.
As one has to do.
Yeah. I'm going to put somebody on the spot now, but it's not you.
Ooh.
Yes. So, as I mentioned at the top of last episode, I spent a very enjoyable evening with my little lad, not that little, he's 12 and a half, at Warner Brothers World, making of Harry Potter. On the way back, we had a conversation about random stuff. Now, he's got a superpower. He has got a knack for learning lyrics to songs, right? He's the only 12, and he won't mind me saying this, he's the only 12 and a half year old, 12 and a half year, early teenager I know,
Yeah.
who knows all the lyrics to Hamilton verbatim, can sing the entire show, and he does in the car, right? So I set him a challenge.
Did you?
Yeah. He is learning. Do you remember Animaniacs?
Yeah.
The Nations of the World song.
Not too familiar with that. Go on.
Right, I'll drop a link on the thing. I can't even think how it starts, but it's Yakko Warner, one of the Warner brothers,
Right.
singing all the nations of the world in a comedy song.
Okay.
Really wordy, really complicated, and Jack is learning it. So
Good luck, Jack.
yeah, I will. I'll keep you posted. We might even try and record it.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be
Get
so
it on the
funny.
pod, yeah. Moment of glory.
So
So,
we'll get guests on here as well.
oh yeah, well we are. We'll come on to that in a future episode. Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, but back to cartoons.
Okay,
So,
back to this. Yeah. So, where are we going to go?
Well, we did Fang Face, we did Batfink briefly. What else have we done? He-Man did all that, and Danger Mouse. So
Flintstones. We've done Tom and. Did we
haven't done Tom and
Jerry?
Jerry. So where are you going to go? What are you got for me?
See now, there's so much to choose from. Okay, right, I'm going to go. Let's have a look. Top Cat.
Oh yeah,
Great theme tune for starters.
yeah.
Top Cat, most eventual leader of the gang. He's a top, he's a tip, he's a champion. Now, Top Cat was a failure in the USA.
Was it?
Yeah. It was actually based, it only did 30 episodes.
Only 30?
Yeah, 30 episodes. And it was based on the Phil Silvers show.
Yes, I did know that.
For those people that don't know, I'm not too au fait with too au fait.
Yeah.
Too au fait. So you can.
You're quite au fait.
I'm quite au fait. Phil Silvers was back in the day a sort of Phil Silvers, and it was a show. It was like a comedy show.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Based in the army or something.
I was going to say it was army based, wasn't
army
it?
based,
He was almost a very early, from what I remember, very early kind of prototype Del Boy, wasn't he? He was the chancer, the fixer, always on a scam.
Always on a scam.
Yeah.
Within the army.
Within the army.
Like that would ever happen.
Never. Well,
Never. Anyway, so it's based on Phil Silvers show, and it wasn't a big success in the USA because of the voice of Top Cat.
right.
The children watching it didn't like the voice,
Okay.
and that's all I know. No, it's but it was a massive success here in the UK.
You might cover this, but as I recall, and I forget which way around it was, either we called it Top Cat and they called it Boss Cat, or the other way around. I think we know it as Top Cat. Oh,
There we go. You
have I
see?
preempted one of your facts?
Kind of. But that's fine. That's right. That's how it works. It originally called Top Cat.
Right.
Okay. And the theme tune was Top Cat, as we all know. And if you remember when you watched it, when the end of the opening credits with the Top Cat, it's just a great theme tune.
Great theme tune.
Right. And at the end of it, they just show a picture of Top Cat and
Yeah.
it said Boss Cat.
Right.
Because in America, they said that Boss Cat was too aggressive
Oh.
because he's bossy.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why it's called Top Cat and Boss Cat, apparently.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
And yes, so, but I loved it. I used to really enjoy it. And I feel like a voice is coming on now.
Go on.
Okay, guys, it's move. Benny the boss. Hello to Officer Dibble.
Okay, TC.
Okay, TC. Okay, TC.
So I never watched it.
No, never saw an episode. Can you remember all of Top Cat's gang?
There's
It was Benny the boss.
Tootsie,
Tootsie.
Brains.
Yeah.
Okay, TC.
And there was always one called Brains that wasn't very bright.
Yeah,
It was just
And there's also with Benny the Bull. There's a bit of controversy there because how can I put this in the nicest possible way? He wasn't very bright. I don't know really how to describe it in the way that without being offensive, but.
It's only offensive to an animated cat, so I think it's probably going to be all right.
Well, no, it's because
He wasn't the brightest cat in the gang.
In the gang,
Let's say that. Yeah. Yeah.
and that was the controversy.
Okay.
He was like, "Yeah, here you go," and that was Brains with it. Okay, TC, hey, what are we doing? And yeah, so, but there was a bit of controversy about that, and again, that's probably another reason why it didn't be successful in America. But I absolutely used to love it.
It was a good one.
TC.
And again,
Okay, Officer Dibble.
well, and this is it, because we were talking about this in the week-long break we had. But throughout late 60s, all through the 70s, early 80s, Hanna-Barbera was
King.
Yeah, but there was a lot of repetition. So Officer Dibble was essentially the ranger from Yogi Bear. Same sort of characteristics, very similar animation.
Yes,
and
totally, yeah.
Same relationship between Top Cat and Dibble and Yogi and Ranger Smith, I want to say. Ranger.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Hey, boo boo.
I set him up for you.
Oh, yes. We're going to get some picnic baskets.
Okay. Let's go find the ranger. But Top Cat was up there for me as well. I used to really love that. And again, because it's all the different characters and different voices as well, I think.
Yeah. And
What's going on, Top Cat?
you listen
Oh,
to
the devil.
you listen to them now. If you remember them from being a kid, you haven't even got to see the picture. You hear the voice and go,
Yeah.
I know exactly who that is.
Look, I see.
Okay, TC. There was another one, wasn't it? I mean, it was like a sort of New Yorkie. Hey, it was? I can't remember now. My goodness, I haven't watched it for a long time. But I used to have the T-shirt.
I know what you're doing tonight then.
Yeah. What?
Watching
Falling
Top-
asleep in a bin.
Yeah. Or watching Top Cat, I was going for.
Top Cat, yeah. Either or.
Behold the tremendous, the terrifying Tangent Tiger. Good boy.
Just talking about the T-shirt, this is, again, off topic, because
Yeah, we can do
how
it.
we roll. I don't know if anybody else remembers this, or it was just me, and I was either really fortunate or unfortunate. I remember when I was a kid having jeans with cartoon characters printed on them.
Like embodied in like
Just screen printed onto the legs of the jeans.
like Bugs Bunny and
Yeah, I had
all that.
Flintstone jeans, and I'm
Really?
fairly sure I had Top Cat ones as well.
Really?
Yeah, it made college really difficult. I don't know.
That explains a lot.
No, I'm talking about like 8 or
Oh,
9.
Look at my Top Cat jeans.
Yes.
But see, I remember the shirts coming out when you had the pocket and then you had all sort of the Looney Tunes characters over the top. And we haven't really touched on Looney Tunes yet, really, have we? So,
But we will.
He's got it up his sleeve.
Part
Up his sleeve,
9,
your arm.
probably.
Yeah. But I'm very much a Top Cat fan. I always remember proudly wearing my Top Cat T-shirt.
As
If
you
I
should.
still had it. In fact, I'm going to do another one soon, which is a fairly similar ilk of that sort of time. And I've got a T-shirt that I still wear of that particular cartoon.
We'll come on
And
to
I
that.
think it's quite an old shirt, but it fits now because I've lost weight. But anyway,
Like
yeah.
a glove.
Yeah. Okay then. So that's the go. That's Top Cat. So if you haven't watched Top Cat, look it up. I'm pretty sure this episode's on Tube Review.
Oh, yeah.
And it is a bit of its time, let's be honest.
A little bit.
But yeah, there you go. Top Cat.
There are some references.
Leader of the gang.
Yes.
He's the top, he's the tip, he's the championship. He's the most tip top, Top Cat. I love it. Yeah.
Okay, over to you then, Mr. Barrington. Okay, give us some more.
I will. Right, you've done one of your personal favourites. Danger Mouse was my favourite British one.
Yeah.
I'm now doing my favourite Hanna-Barbera one.
Oh.
By far.
Really?
Nothing can touch this one.
Well, we shall see.
And the more I looked into it, the more I loved it, right?
Oh, he's going back down his wormhole again,
I am.
folks. So make a cup of tea and put a kettle on.
Yeah, put your jammies on.
Get your jammies on. Go to the toilet.
Yeah. Most
Get your
people
legs
are-
working again
Most
from
people are there
last week.
already. So, whether this prompted my love of a particular very niche subject, or it just neatly fell into it. I've got a thing.
Really?
I have.
He's got a thing, everyone.
That's why we don't do this on video yet.
Soon to coming around the corner.
No, I've got a thing for famous cars, right?
You like cars?
Yeah, but specifically film and TV.
Film and
cars.
TV cars, yes.
Yeah, so-
Here I can see a multitude, a plethora of. That's a good word, isn't it?
Plethora.
A plethora. A plethora. These aren't just any toys. These are a plethora of car toys made by Lego.
We've got Lego, we've got pictures of all sorts. It's
yeah.
been an obsession for years, so I'm not going to list a bit here all day. But DeLorean, Ecto-1, Batmobile, A-Team, Van, Starsky and Hutch, General Lee, Batmobile, it's all there. All of them. Just a thing about them, right?
Okay.
This is going somewhere.
Hopefully.
It is. So and it was Hanna-Barbera again, my absolute favourite, Wacky Races.
Brilliant.
Wacky Races. Right, before we get into it, I'm going to test you. How many of the 11 competitors in the Wacky Races, without looking at my notes, can you remember?
Can I remember?
Yeah.
Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
Uh-huh.
Penelope Pit Stop. Peter Perfect.
Yep.
That was a good one, wasn't it? That's 3. The Anthill Mob.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, guys. I think I could do virtually all of these voices as well. So, it wasn't Captain Caveman, but it was the cavemen.
Close. Shall I run them down for you?
No, I want to keep going. I want to keep going.
Okay,
Yeah.
go.
We've already. Welcome
4.
to episode 4 of Classic Cartoons.
Paul is still naming the wacky races.
The dinosaur one as well. I'm doing the animation.
Yeah, he's flapping his arms like a dinosaur.
That was sort of a bit like the Addams Family type thing, wasn't it? And there's the dinosaur one. There's the ones which were lumberjacks. I can't remember what they were called.
I've got them all here.
I know you have.
Yeah.
He's hiding.
I'm not
he's
showing
hiding the notes from me.
This is legit.
This is legit. Until Mob. All right, Con. I think that's all right. I think I'm quite happy with that.
All right, so
11.
11 wacky races, right? And I'm going to do them.
I'm just going to go.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
So in car number order.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Number 1 was Penelope Pit Stop.
No. It's also worth mentioning that if you were to go, and I honestly, if you've never watched it, listen to what we found out and then go and watch it with those eyes. All the cars had numbers. All the cars had license plates, as they're called, number plates as we call them. The license plates were all HB something, Hanna-Barbera, and then a number.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mind blown again.
So car 00, Dick Dastardly and Muttley in the Mean Machine.
Yes.
Car number 1, the Slag Brothers. Couldn't call them that now, could you? The Slag Brothers, Rock and Gravel in the Bouldermobile.
Oh, yeah, that was sort of the prehistoric, like Captain Caveman type, yeah.
Car 2 was the Gruesomes. That was the Addams Family type one.
Okay.
They were called Big Gruesome and Little Gruesome. In the Creepy Coupe, it wasn't a dinosaur, it was a dragon. It was a dragon that lived in the top of the Creepy Coupe that was basically their afterburner. Car number 3 was Professor Pat Pending, the inventor.
Oh, brilliant. That's so
brilliant
clever,
name, innit? Yeah. In the converter car. One of the controversial ones, car number 4, the Red Max in the Crimson Hay Baler. He was the World War II era fighter pilot.
Oh my God, I forgot about it.
Which got a lot of stick because
Stick.
yes, a lot of complaints came in because he was supposedly a German of the Second World War era
In his Red Baron.
in a Red Baron type plane. But yeah,
Well,
car number 5 was Penelope Pit Stop in the Compact Pussycat. It's a good name for a car, isn't it? Car number 6 was the Tank, Sergeant Blast and Private Meekley in the Army Surplus Special.
Oh my goodness.
Car 7, the Anthill Mob in the Bulletproof Bomb. Car number 8, Luke and Blubber Bear in the Arkansas Chuggerberg. And car number 10, Rufus Roughcut and Sawtooth in the Buzzwagon. Those were the wacky racers.
Wow.
Yep. So,
Here we go.
17 episodes. That's all there were.
Wow.
17
You don't think so,
episodes.
would you?
Yeah, split into 34 parts, so it was a bit like us.
Yeah, part 2 of.
Yeah, getting a good idea and milking it twice.
Some might not say it's a good idea, but there we go.
It was one of the several cartoons cancelled in the early 70s due to parent groups complaining about cartoon violence.
Probably along with Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. Racing cars license plates were HB, as I've mentioned. Now, what is interesting about it, the budget for Wacky Racers, so 17 episodes with 34 parts, was $2,800 per episode. Compared to Flintstones, Yogi Bear, Jetsons, blah, 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 that was about $25,000 to $30,000 per episode.
Wow, okay.
So really, really, really low budget. And the way they achieved that was 2 very clever ways. One was most of the animation was the same 4-second loop of the cars.
But they're
Just
driving
repeated
along, yeah.
over, and the backgrounds all repeated, but that was common in a lot of
back in the
cartoons.
day,
The other thing was the narrator. The narrator did most of the episode while the cars just drove across the screen. That's how they saved so much money, by just being a narrator's voiceover and occasionally stuff interspersed. Very little character animation if you actually watch it, and I've watched a few episodes, your Slag Brothers, just fun to say, Pat Pending, Anthill Mob, not so much then, but didn't do very much. It was mostly Dastardly and Muttley.
Muttley and if my memory serves me correct, it was Penelope Pitstop and Peter Perfect as well.
Yeah.
And the Anthill Mob.
The rest were just fillers.
It was just Village, yeah. That's probably why I struggled. In my defence, Miona.
Yeah.
Why I struggled with the names.
This might surprise you. The original concept for the show was it was actually devised by a production company in the States who made game shows. The idea being they'd have actual people in a studio with a studio audience who would bet on the races, and the races would then be played out, and depending who they...
Well, like horse racing nights.
Basically horse racing with cartoons.
Wow, that's different, isn't it?
And the network said, well, I don't fancy that, but this will work brilliantly as a Saturday morning cartoon.
You'd be very annoyed if you got Dick Destiny and Muttley because they never won.
Never won, no. It never finished. They won individual races, but nobody ever won the overall wacky race because it got cancelled. And nobody knows if it was ever supposed to finish.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
The cars only ever drove right to left.
Right.
You never saw them going the other way.
They spun around a couple of times.
They've not spun around, but yeah, the race is always one way. There is urban myth, call it what you want. Don Messick, so he was a big voiceover artist at the time, the voice of Muttley.
Yeah.
There was a legend for a long time that Muttley's iconic laugh came out of him having a coughing fit in the recording session, and they liked it so much they kept it as Muttley. Yeah, they kept it. It turned out to be untrue, but it's...
I love Dick Dastardly and Muttley because I always felt sorry for them. He was just trying. Okay, he might have been a bit naughty.
Yeah,
but it was like,
only really naughty. It wasn't
it was
kind
like,
of...
it was
yeah.
like, you know, and, you know, it's all that.
Just wanted to win.
I'm going to have to do the voice.
Go on, him. Do it.
I'll go shyer when I do this.
Drat and double drat. Muttley, you snivelling hound.
Son of fun, shit of
I mean...
It's like they're here, isn't it?
It's like they're here. Interesting fact, though. I can say, yeah, there were 2 spin-offs. So the first spin-off was The Perils of Penelope Pitstop,
Yep.
which did feature the Anthill Mob.
Yes.
Who have all got names, which I
Oh
don't have.
dear, Penelope's gonna die.
Penelope's gonna die.
They were based directly on the Seven Dwarfs and the Disney animated Seven Dwarfs. They saw that animation and went, that'll do for us, we'll just make them mobsters.
That's a fascinating fact.
And the other spin-off was Dastardly and Muttley and their flying machines, and that was obviously Stop the Pigeon or Catch the Pigeon, whichever you wanted to do.
Where did they get the... I don't know if you've... So when it was on... I still call it Catch the Pigeon or Stop the Pigeon, but it's obviously Dick Dastardly and Muttley in there.
Flying
Flying machines. Because I think it was at the same time as the film came out, Men in Their Magnificent Flying Machines.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And... but where did they get Kunk and that from?
Who knows?
We gotta catch that. What? Pigeon.
Yeah. I mean, it's right there.
You know what I mean? It's, like,
Right.
it's just this, oh dear, we got to catch the...
Pigeon.
But the prevailing theory is that because Wacky Races was written to never have an end, so it could run for forever.
It could be running now.
cancelled. The same was true of Stop the Pigeon. They would never ever catch that pigeon.
Pigeon, yeah.
Which was, I think, the pigeon was delivering
Post, wasn't it?
delivering mail or military secret or something. It
Yeah.
was, yeah. And they just swapped Dick Dastardly's car for his plane.
Yeah.
It was only in Flying Machines that Muttley ever spoke.
What did
Give me medal. That was in Flying Machines, never in Wacky
Okay,
Races.
Muttley, here's your medal.
And he was it his boss, wasn't it? Just did that, wasn't it on that?
Just, I think, yeah, it's just a noise.
Okay. Come on, Muttley.
And the massive hammers that used to come out of the back
Yeah.
of it. I mean,
Just genius.
aerodynamic.
Nonsense.
It's not going to work.
Nonsense.
It's not going to work, is it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Also-
it was brilliant. It's, one of my ambitions in my life is to be a voiceover artist. Anybody listening? On a top
Animated show.
animation show. Yeah.
Definitely.
I'd love to do that, by the way, if anybody's listening. But the creativity, especially in that time, because like we're saying, you know, Hanna-Barberas and stuff, and the Looney Tunes and Warner Brother cartoons at that time, there were just so many of them,
Yeah.
and so many characters. It's must have been really quite difficult to think about new characters, but some of them are obviously quite similar, and you using the same voiceover artists as well back then.
Interesting you say that.
See, I'm mind reading.
You are
honestly,
mind
that is true. I didn't know what he was going to come at it.
So, like we said, like Officer Dibble and Ranger Smith, very similar. At some point, somewhere down the line, somebody at Hanna-Barbera is going, we need a new show. And I think you might touch on this later on. Need a new program, need a character. Watch Wacky Races, saw the Slag Brothers and went, that'll do. The Slag Brothers, one of them, Rock or Gravel, we don't know which, became Captain Caveman. Pretty much exactly the same look, animation, whole thing. They just lifted it out of Wacky Races, made it a new character.
I wasn't a big fan of Captain Caveman.
No, it kind of passed me by a little bit.
Yeah, and because... Wasn't it Mysteries again, wasn't it? It's that whole Scooby-Doo thing,
Well, he was
wasn't
a superhero.
Yeah,
He got a cape and a big club.
Yeah, and then it was the girl... which name of the band? It was a band as well.
Teen Angels.
The Teen Angels, yeah. And it was like, oh, Cavey Wavy, and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just didn't... I'd have been happier with Captain Caveman on his own. Hitting people with clubs.
Yeah.
You can't do it anymore.
No.
It's violence.
But yeah, Don Messick, the voice of Muttley, was also the voice of Scooby-Doo and Astro. So you pretty much had all the dogs covered.
All dogs covered.
All dogs covered.
Captain Caveman wasn't a dog.
No, but he wasn't that one. He was Scooby-Doo and Astro, amongst others, I suspect.
But I say, if he's there at the time, yeah,
why
come
not?
do it.
What I really liked about this, and I didn't know this until I looked into it. Yeah, until I learnt it, and then I knew it. You can find it on YouTube. We'll post it on this episode. In 2013, I believe it was only in France, because I would have remembered it. Peugeot, the car people.
Yeah, they make cars.
They did. They made the Peugeot 208. And to advertise the Peugeot 208, they made an advert featuring all the Wacky Racers.
I think I vaguely remember that.
And it's really good. Do you know what's even better than that? No offence to Peugeot, because it was a really good advert. I'll post a link to this as well. Somebody, I don't know who, I've not looked into it enough, at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, somebody or a group of people built all the Wacky Racers and drove them around Goodwood in full costume. Actual, proper, replica, full-size cars.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was something like 2009, I want to say.
Right, okay.
But yeah, there's a video of that as well. And it was great. And I think it was short-lived.
I liked it. You always knew that Dick Dastardly, you think, they're going to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's that anticipation of they're going to win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you knew they weren't.
No.
But you just this once. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, and again, I just loved all the voices on it. And yeah, it was a great concept as well.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was to do for people to bet on.
Yeah, game show concept.
Game show concept.
Yeah.
What an intriguing idea.
Yeah, but yeah, only 17 full episodes, and then it was axed because it was too violent. And compared to some other things out there, some of which you're going to come on to, not that violent at all, really.
Which one to say?
Well, the old cat and mouse duo that you've got written down there.
Yeah.
But you're going to move on.
Thank you, mate. That was brilliant. I love that. So, let's move on to... I'm going to touch on Hong Kong Phooey.
I'm sure he won't mind.
Because I loved Hong Kong Phooey. Sarge? No. Madeline, the telephone operator? No. Henry, the mild-mannered janitor? Could be! And that came about because of the craze of karate and all that.
All the kung fu movies.
Kung fu movies and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And again, it was very short-lived. I think it was a very short-lived cartoon as well. Again, Hanna-Barbera. And again, if you watch the episodes, I haven't watched them recently, but when I try and get my children into watching proper cartoons, one of the villains on one episode is Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
So it's Shaggy, right? And it's the same voice. Again, it must have been in the studios. Okay, no, just this voice. The thing I really loved about Hong Kong Phooey was it's like all superheroes, isn't it? You know, it's Clark Kent putting the glasses on. Oh, don't recognise him. Mm-hmm. Give him a mop and a bucket.
Didn't he dive into a filing cabinet?
Into the filing cabinet, right? And this dog, No, so he was obviously a dog. Obviously.
Kung Fu crime fighting super dog.
Yeah. Number one super guy.
Yeah.
And that's my T-shirt.
Ah, nice.
So it's Hong Kong
okay.
Fooey and a Hong Kong Fooey chop.
Yeah.
Right? And it's got number one super guy because I am a number one super guy. Yeah. And I've had that T-shirt quite a few years. And I had put a bit of weight on and stuff like that and I couldn't wear it. But now I've lost a little bit of weight, as you know. And I can wear it and it's still holding strong.
Love it.
And so one of my fascinating facts about Hong Kong Fooey
Number one
is
super
that
guy.
Number one super guy. Again, great theme tune. Hong Kong Fooey, never one super guy. Hong Kong Fooey, quicker than a human eye.
I never learned the second
He's
verse.
got a start, a marvelous start, it just won't stop. It would go and get tough, he's super tough with a Hong Kong Fooey chop. Wah! Never watched it. Anyway, so... You see, misspent childhood people.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You might sit there watching your phones. I sat there watching cartoons, and it had some really good, funny moments in it. The Hong Kong Fooey car, of course. You do the
Yeah. The gong. Yeah.
and it changed into a helicopter. And, and it used to change into a boat. Oh, it's time for the Hong Kong Fooey helicopter. Dong, right? And I don't know about you, but this is maybe just me. If I'm ever stuck in a car jam,
Want to get you going
I
out?
want to get a gong now and go, "Doing." It's time for the Hong Kong Fooey chopper. And it'll be at it. Maybe that's just me.
Not at today's diesel prices.
But yeah, so I always wished I had a car that I could just get a gong out and go, dong.
yeah.
But like you, the whole, I suppose, James Bond thing that you can turn it into a submarine.
Danger Mouse could do it.
Danger Mouse could
Danger
do it.
Mouse could
Why
fly
can't-
underwater.
Well, I don't know what it was stuck with me as the Hong Kong Fooey
Yeah.
car, right? Doing, right? So anyway, the other fascinating fact is the cat was always seemed to solve the crimes. And he did.
Yep.
Right? And people don't ever remember his name, the cat's name.
No.
I'll give you a clue, Stripey.
That was his name or his look?
He had stripy.
He was a stripy cat.
Stripy cat, yeah. And he's the one who used to hit on the. He used to get when he used to change into Hong Kong Fooey, and he'd be stuck on the side, stuck in the fighting cab. He's going, and the cat just goes dong, and hits the side of it.
I remember that,
And
yeah.
he goes, and he comes in, hey, Hong Kong Fooey, and he go up and go across the room and bounce off the ironing board would come out the wall when he
That's
bounced
it,
off that.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Hong Kong Fooey, Kung Fu, and he used to get the book, didn't he?
Yeah,
Hong
yeah,
Kong
yeah.
Fooey, Kung Fu.
So what was the cat's Stripes. Stripey.
No.
Jeff.
Dave. No.
Don't know.
Well, it's stripy, so that's the clue.
Okay.
He's called Spot.
Of course he was.
Hey, Spot! Never can't find it, party down again. But the person who did the voice as well, I haven't logged it down, or logged it down, wrote it down, whatever. He also sang the theme tune. He was quite a famous
okay.
singer that I can't remember the name of.
Like Dennis Wharton and Minder.
What theme tune? Sing the theme tune.
There was something you said
I
about.
could be so good for you. But yeah, he. That's about it for Hong Kong Fooey. But it was one of my absolute favourites. And how like I say, it's that superhero thing that you give him a bucket and a bucket. Who is this superhero?
Could be.
Could be.
But he's saying about Spot the cat solving the crimes. That, I mean, it's probably been done 1,000 times, but that was true also of Inspector Gadget.
Yes.
It was always Brains the dog that solved it.
Yeah.
And occasionally Penny.
Yeah.
It's never Gadget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Well, that's very good. I'm a bit scared.
Anyone I can do.
And the other one was like, it's slightly going off animation. Here we go on tangents again. Champion the Wonder Horse. Do you remember Champion?
It's really gone off.
Right?
Yeah, go on.
That wasn't a cartoon, folks.
No, it was a horse.
It was a horse called
Yeah.
Champion the Wonder Horse. Like a It was always Rebel the dog that did anything.
Really?
Rebel the dog, because you had obviously the humans and stuff like that, and it was just Champion the Wonder Horse going like that, right? And hey, Champion, come save us! And that's all he did. I'm doing the actual movement.
He's actually doing
the move,
a
right?
horse mime.
Yeah, right. But it was like Rebel. They used to dive in and grab the villain by the leg, like a good dog.
All right, we are going off tangent now.
Are we?
Right, but there was a whole era of those. So you had Champion the Wonder Horse, Flipper,
Yeah, he didn't really do much.
Lassie.
Rubbish on land.
yeah, Gentle Ben.
Yeah.
The whole kind of animal hero thing was. I remember that being on like Tea Time TV or
I remember
Saturday
even
morning.
Saturday mornings, wasn't it?
Saturday morning. Flipper definitely was. Skippy, the bush kangaroo.
Skippy the bush. And they always used to understand what he said.
Yeah.
You mean Jimmy's fallen down the creek and broken his leg in 3 places? Where is he? Oh, just behind there. Okay. You know what I mean? Like,
It's amazing how much information you can get about.
was he Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah.
What's going on?
About an upcoming disaster by a border collie pouring at your leg.
Yeah.
What was a derailed train?
Jimmy's fallen down the well again. Flipper was rubbish to that because, you know, he's like a... Right?
And very harbour based. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inland, rubbish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's when you put in Champion the Wonderhorse and Rebel, the dog that saved the day.
Yeah.
Or Skippy.
This is massively off topic, but I've got to drop it because you mentioned Flipper and it reminded me I still maintain one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I forget which year it was. You can Google it if you really want to. When Free Willy came out.
Oh, yeah.
My local Flea Pit cinema in Watford, there was a big poster of a Free Willy and somebody written underneath, while stocks last. I saw that, and that has stayed with me as one of the funniest bits of vandalism. Who doesn't love funny vandalism? Hey, we're not condoning vandalism.
No.
This is funny.
This is really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
anyway, we digress. So yeah, so I think Spot was very underrated. It should be called Spot the Super Cat or something like that
Yeah, ably assisted
by Hong Kong
Kong
Fooey.
Fooey, number one super
No,
guy.
Super Guy. Sarge. No, I don't need a telephone. Hello. Wasn't it? Oh, yeah.
Gonna have to go back and watch all these. Gonna have to.
Mate.
We'll put some links up.
If we can.
Right, you've got a couple more, haven't you? Including our number one.
Yeah, hold on.
Spot.
So let's not messing about now.
All
Come
right,
on.
stop
It's
messing
the
about.
longest running cartoon.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah. That's not even on our list.
No, I don't think Scooby Doo was in the poll. Perhaps it was a given. Perhaps we just all love Scooby Doo.
The thing is about Scooby Doo, I have issues with it.
Okay.
I only like the original Scooby Doo, the proper Scooby Doo.
Where are you? I was going to say that.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? You got some work to do now.
Yeah.
We can count on you, yes, Scooby Doo. You know you catch that villain. Okay.
We're talking pre-Scrappy, aren't we? Let's be honest.
Don't even say that.
Mystery Machine, another great car. Sorry.
Have you got one?
I haven't. I really want one.
No, okay, well, I'll see what I can do. Thanks. When's your birthday?
Get Transit in a tin of turquoise paint.
Bit green, bit lime. I only like the original Scooby Doo, and that's because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by coincidence, it was first aired the same year I was born.
Was it?
82.
Black and white.
Black and white, and everything was black and white. And everybody spoke like that.
Yes, welcome to the BBC.
1969.
Wow, okay.
57 years old now. Like me.
Like you.
Well, birthday's coming up. by the
Nearly,
way.
yeah.
Thanks.
Drop that in.
Drop that in. Originally, it was going to be a band thing.
Josie and the
Pussycats.
Yeah, Josie the Pussycats.
there was-
Gem and the something.
Yeah.
there were a lot of those rock band ones.
And
weren't there?
that's what was originally going to happen.
Right, okay.
And they were gigging, and as they were going to be gigging, they were going to solve mysteries. In the Mystery Machine.
We've all done.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And the mystery is trying to find somewhere fairly cheap to find some fuel. And never happened. No. And the good thing about it was they didn't do that, luckily. And the cat, so this is sort of like Daphne, but backstory, right, is that it's her dad who was very wealthy. He funded them to go around to be in the Mystery Machine.
Well, Mystery Inc. was
Mystery Inc.,
their
yeah.
company.
Yeah.
Which never saw their
Machine.
accounts or.
Also, the name Scooby Doo, the name obviously of the dog, right? The bloke who was writing it couldn't think of a name for the dog,
I know where you're going with this.
right?
Yeah.
And he was on a plane or an airport or something like that, and he heard Frank Sinatra,
Strangers in the Night.
right? And we used to do this as a joke,
Yeah.
you know. And it's fact that it was the doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie, and he went Scooby Doo, Scooby Dooby Doo, and that's how Scooby Doo's name came about. But another fascinating thing, you were going to jump in then, weren't you?
You
know
might-
something like that.
You might do it, and if you don't, I will.
Okay. What is his full name?
Well, that's my fact. Nobody knows.
They do. I know.
Well, you don't.
I think you're fine.
Well,
I do.
According to the interweb,
Yeah.
across various different iterations of Scooby Doo, his name has changed. So it's either Scoobert Scooby Doo, Scoobert Doobert Doo, or Scooby Dooby Doo. In the most recent, the Scoob, the kind of origin film, right at the beginning when the policeman asks,
There's an origin film.
"There's an origin." Have you not seen it?
no.
You'd hate it because it's not the original. There's
There's an origins film.
yeah, honestly,
Wolverine, the origins. Iron Man.
other origin film. Yes,
Scooby-Doo.
there is. It was probably
Rubbish.
yeah, it wasn't awful. 5-6 years ago, I reckon.
Is it live action?
No, it's CGI. So you're not talking
Okay.
your Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah
and-
Michelle Gellar and
Hello.
yeah, morning,
Morning.
Freddie or Sarah. Never mind. Yeah, CGI animated, but it shows how Shaggy met Scooby and all the rest of it.
I think actually now you've mentioned that a little bit there. I think I'm aware.
Yeah, and Scooby was a stray. Shaggy met him on the beach, and the policeman asked, "Is
Something just fell over the back of my head.
yeah. The policeman is that a stray dog?" And Shaggy, you do it better than I do, says, "No, no, Scoob." He says, "Well, is that your dog?" "Yes." "What's his name?" And he says, "Scooby, Dooby, Doo."
Right.
So that's that iteration of his name, but also apparently Scoobert to Scooby Doo or Scoobert Doobert.
But I've got here,
okay,
and of course, again, it's on the internet.
Tinterweb, which never lies. So
It's all true. So I've got here. His full name is Scoobert Doobert the Third.
Ooh.
See,
interesting.
I don't know why. And what about Shaggy?
Norval Rogers.
You
Says it there.
Yes, is it there? Yes, I didn't. I knew it was Rogers.
Yeah, Norval Shaggy Rogers.
Norval Shaggy was, but no one ever calls him by his name. Just called him Shaggy.
What's it called Shaggy?
Hey, like, dude.
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
I remember when my kids were little, we used to put them to bed and we used to do story, and we still got the book now, a Scooby Doo one. And my son is obviously very little then, and he could do a very good yikes. And I go,
Classic.
but I used to do it obviously with the voices.
Hey, like, Scoob.
Yeah, Raggy. Do you know what I mean? And all, I like to think that's quite good. But I can never do Daphne.
No. Leave that there.
Leave that there.
Because
No, I could never do like Fred or Velma. Why does she always lose her glasses? Why doesn't she go to Specsave and have a spare pair in her handbag?
just, peril. I mean, why not turn up at a place and go, there's a really tall bloke with quite a grey complexion who runs a fun fair. It's probably him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pull his face off now and reveal him.
Yeah.
Rather than...
Put his face off.
it was the rubber mask, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's about, yeah. And that became a catchphase. I would have done it too, weren't for you meddling.
Meddling kids.
That
I think
became a
it was
catchphrase.
meddling kids in some of them, then it became pesky kids in other ones, later ones.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I see. Back to the original. So, yeah, meddling kids. And I always thought they were from the southwest of England.
Really?
We would have done it too, weren't for you meddling kids.
But the voiceovers is interesting you mention that because obviously Casey Kasem was,
Yeah, it was-
Shaggy for years and years and
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
I didn't put it in my next section of Pop Next. I'm sure there's something online that said Casey Kasem quit as Shaggy because Hanna-Barbera refused to make Shaggy vegan as he was because they wanted to do a Burger King tie-in.
Oh,
At which point Casey Kasem stepped away from being Shaggy. But Don Mestick, as we mentioned, he was Scooby for years. And I think the gentleman's name is Frank Wellard, possibly, you might have to check that, was the voice of Fred forever.
Yeah.
Like 50-odd years he was the voice of Fred.
57.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Because that hasn't seemed to have changed, even if I've sort of caught a glimpse of the newer versions. But it must have done, because potentially not ours anymore. We might have to look it up.
Don't know.
But it's the guy that did Shaggy in the movies has taken over, isn't he?
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he's taken over.
He's taken over
the
Shaggy.
animation, yeah.
Because he was quite good, dude.
Yeah.
He was pretty cool.
I think there's a new one coming out as well. I think there's a new film fairly soon. Yeah. because I mean, it was quite a bit like the Flintstones, the same sort of era, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was quite fun to see it in real life, but then you looked at Scooby and went, "That's not right."
And then the worst bit, of course, Scrappy Doo.
Oh, just no. Well, that was Orko's fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from last episode. Yeah,
Puppy power. Hey, Uncle Scoob.
It was just so
Let me at him.
so
shut up.
obnoxious, so obnoxious.
but in the film, one of the films, I can't remember if it was the first or the second one, that he was the villain, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
they made him out to be the villain because
Yeah, and
everybody
he-
hated him so much.
And he mutated into a huge monster or something. I seem to vaguely remember.
Anyway, I just that was it then.
Yeah.
And what was the white? There was the white. It was like a cousin. That
Yes, there was.
was a bit like it's a bit like.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to Google
you
that.
have to Google it. And there,
do that
there was lots of crossovers with other Hanna-Barbera stuff as well. And if you do happen to watch Scoob, I forget the character's name, but he was another hero, bird-related. I forget who it was. If you are one of our American listeners, we've got American listeners.
Yeah.
It says it on our stats. Yeah, people listen in America. Very sorry if that was part of your heritage growing up, this superhero thing that we've lightly touched on and can't remember the name of. But yeah, there's lots of crossovers with
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Scooby Dooby. Scooby Dooby Doo.
You're providing your own hold music while you're looking something up.
Just a bit random. So it's Scooby Doo, Shaggy Rogers, Fred Jones,
Fred Jones, yeah.
Daphne Blake, and Thelma Dinkley.
Dinkley.
I have to say, the girl that played her, Thelma, in the movies was very good. Good. Scooby Doo.
I'm not sure what you're looking at.
I'm looking to try and find this other awful character. Scooby Dum.
Scooby Dum, right? That was
Yeah, Scooby's
bit on the
cousin,
nose,
a
isn't it?
blue-grey dog who aspires to be a police dog.
Right, okay. Scooby Dum.
Who's that? Flim Flam?
We're now listening to you looking at your phone.
Yes, Flim Flam. Who the hell's that?
Surely if they were going to do
The
the
fast-talking kid character added in later series.
Oh no.
Don't even know who that is. Yeah, Scooby Dum as well.
Well, surely the opposite of Scooby Doo is Scooby Don't. That's a better idea, isn't it?
Or doesn't.
Scooby does. Scooby might.
Big fan of- anyway,
yeah.
the original Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo, Where Are You
Yeah,
is-
Where Are You
is
is
the
the,
one.
ones, yeah.
And again, it was what we talked about before with
Longest running ever cartoon series.
Yeah, well, the franchise.
The franchise, yeah.
Like we mentioned with Wacky Races, the whole kind of repeated, the running cycles of Scooby and Shaggy being chased,
Yeah.
with the repeating backgrounds.
Yeah.
That was just cheap animation.
Yeah.
They've already got that. Just put a new background behind it, loop it every 3 seconds, and that will kill 4 or 5 seconds of animation in both directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said the sort of monkeys start playing songs over the top of
Yeah.
it. It's not monkeys, but it was. I think I might have done one.
Maybe. But Scooby Doo.
I won't look at it now because I can't be bothered. But anyway, episode 15
Yeah.
of Classic Cartoons. So yeah, so that's that one. And
Scooby Doo got a lot of complaints as well at the time.
did it?
Yeah.
What, being too scary?
No. The shall we say the
Shortness of skirts?
no, weirdly, no. It was, how can I put this for a family audience? Scooby snacks. Were Scooby snacks just dog biscuits? Or was
were
it
they other stuff?
Did it explain a lot of why Shaggy was like
And they always had the munchies.
always had the munchies for massive sandwiches. So yeah, parents group jumping in and going, these characters are clearly high. What you showing my kids? It's a crime-solving dog. Don't take it too seriously.
Whatever, would have vet them too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
It's always the guy that ran the fun fair.
It was always the guy that ran the fun fair. You always knew it was going to be that particular character or whatever, was the obnoxious woman or the,
Yeah.
the disgruntled person at the beginning of the show. You go,
Yeah.
they did it.
Yeah.
Didn't need Poirot to sort that out, did you?
Also, the character you've never seen before has
Yeah.
never appeared in any other episode.
Yeah.
You're familiar with the normal ones.
Yeah.
The 4 humans and a dog. And this random person comes up with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And then And the reverse is like Star Trek when you knew which one was going to die first when they landed on a planet. It was the one was it the red
shirts.
Red shirt.
Yeah.
The ones you've never ever seen before.
Never got a name.
Never got a name.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a name tag.
Just called officer.
Yeah.
Deckhand.
As an extra, you'd be like going, you know. Leonard Nimoy going, I think we need to take him. No, I've changed.
I'm all right
Oh,
here.
no, I'll press some buttons in the background. I'm all right.
I just
wanna be
clean the
on
vending machines.
Yeah,
I don't do landing planet stuff.
No, please, I want to be in a couple of episodes. Please, just give me a couple of episodes. I'm really good at pressing buttons. Put on this red top. No. Off on tangent.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, right. You've still got Tom and Jerry to go.
Yeah, so very quickly, Tom and Jerry, because we've probably done another 5 hours in this so far.
No, we're okay.
You're doing all right with it for the moment. So, one of my all-time favourites, this is my dad's, bless him.
Yep.
My dad loved Tom and Jerry. Again, for maybe the younger viewers, we're talking the original Tom and Jerry. Mm-hmm. I mean, for the older listeners, it's the original Tom and Jerry. I don't like any of the modern ones.
No.
Even when it sort of changed, Fred Quimby
Yeah.
era, started in 1940.
Wow.
Yeah, and they weren't originally called Tom and Jerry.
Well, they're not.
They're not. No, they weren't. They were originally called Jasper the Cat and Jinx the Mouse. Oh. And it didn't seem to be that. It was sort of catching on. I think they only made like a couple of episodes, very small episodes of it, and it developed from there on in. And so one of the guys in the offices, they were sort of writing names down and going, "What can we come up with? You know, what are we going to have? Okay, Dave and Mary or something." I don't know. I'm making that bit up.
Yeah.
And someone said Tom and Jerry, and they went, "Oh, Tom and Jerry. That sounds. It's got a nice little ring to it."
Yeah.
It's won Oscars.
Yes.
Yeah, the one with the piano, with the when they're playing the piano in the
Piano bar.
it's in a theatre. Like
Yes. I know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah.
and he's like trying to catch Jerry, and he's doing it.
Yeah.
So clever. So he had over the years, over the sort of the earlier years, Tom had 2 different owners.
Right.
And one was just a normal woman. Do you remember, you could actually see her face and stuff like that. And there's a bloke there as well sometimes,
Right.
sitting with his pipe or whatever, wasn't he, in their chair, and the cat would be running around and Tom and Jake running around. But the one that everybody always remembers is I always called it the housekeeper, and I found this it wasn't the housekeeper, it was her owner, his owner.
Okay.
And you only ever saw her legs and the slippers.
Yeah.
Okay. And can I do the voice? Am I allowed to do the voice?
I mean, it's an impersonation of
It's
a
an
pre-existing
impersonation.
thing.
Yeah. So it's not me.
It's not cultural appropriation. This is
Appropriation, yeah.
how she sounded.
So it's like
Thomas, where is that cat?
right? Thank you. Here all night. Anyway, so probably will be after getting some videos. She actually had a name,
Did she?
and it wasn't like Mary or something like. I think about Mary.
You got to think about Mary.
No, and Dave. She was actually called Mammy Two Shoes.
Which makes perfect sense when you think about it.
She was the mammy, I suppose, and she has two
Shoes.
shoes.
Yeah.
It says Mammy Two Shoes.
Wow.
There you go. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. So anyway, and yeah, of course it's developed over the years. And then I always used to like little side characters sometimes. There's the one called the Two Mouseketeers. I do this in America anyway, you won't know. But I'll talk about it because I'm a geek. There's one called the Two Mouseketeers, based in France, and based on the Musketeers, obviously.
Of
Two
which there were
Musketeers.
3.
Of which there were 3, but there's only 2 of the of Jerry and his little cousin called Nibbles.
Nibbles. Remember Nibbles.
You know, little, you know.
Yeah.
And back in the good old days, Tom and Jerry really didn't speak hardly at all.
No.
Hardly at all. If at all, like, or whatever, you know, you know, that sort of stuff. That's not talking. That's just reacting to being hit by a frying pan. What's wrong with that? I hear you cry. It's deemed too violent these days.
Apparently
Sorry,
so.
Slakes. Thank
Yeah.
you. But anyway, the Two Musketeers, very famous one, and he's visiting Jerry. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to give the whole plot away, by the way, folks. No,
Spoilers.
Spoiler. And he's braver than Jerry. He wants to take on the cat, even though he's even smaller than Jerry. And he had the most wonderful voice. I don't even know who did the voice. I think it might be probably Mel Blanc, because
Probably.
that sort of time he did every single voice.
I'm going to come on to that. You're right. You did, yeah.
Oh, see, I'm ruining you. It's fine. And And he used to go up to Tomcat and go,
To shine is your pussycat.
That's very good.
that was the old pulling impression when I was a single man, which I got arrested for.
Do you want to hear my nibbles?
And so,
To shine is your pussycat.
and then Neil Chase and like that. And then, I don't know why I did that. And then the other one was the little duckling. They always show this one at Easter. Mm-hmm. It's a duckling that hasn't got a mummy or daddy, and he thinks that Tomcat is his mum.
Yeah.
You know the ones I'm talking about.
I do, yeah.
And there's a few. I think there's a couple of different ones.
I think I remember correctly. I haven't researched. This was yours to research, but you come across things. Later on, they brought in Spike
Yeah, the dog.
because it was too uneven.
Yeah.
Tom was always going to get Jerry. He never did, but he was always going to.
Yeah.
So they gave an antagonist to Tom.
Yeah,
and brought in Spike.
I'll
the
get
dog.
Spike in a minute. So anyway, so then there was the little duck. The little duck, and I don't think it had a name. It's just the little duck.
The little duck. That good.
And again, it was like for some bizarre reason, there's a duckling. You think a cat's your mum,
That doesn't track.
but it's not real. Well, it's not real life, is
No,
it?
it's true.
It's not. Reality TV, is it?
What?
What? What are you trying to say? And again, he had a lovely voice as well. And I think it probably must be Mel Blanc as well. But I'm going to try and attempt to copy that. This is really difficult. Especially when we haven't warmed up.
Oh, you my mommy. 'Cause I have to say your mama or a daddy, Mr. Pussycat.
Wow.
Wow. I don't know what I enjoyed more, the vocal performance
Or the facial image.
or the fact you were strutting around the studio flapping your arms and sticking your body out like a
See, I'm
tiny
a
duck.
character actor, darling.
Method.
Method, darling. But yes, and I did, in my youth, try and use that as pulling. Didn't work.
Didn't know. Didn't.
Imagine walking up me, imagine me, if you was, if somebody you fancied and I walked up and went, hi, how you doing? Oh, hi.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, no.
Security.
Yeah.
No, I'm on the basis how I speak.
It's a horny bloke who thinks he's a baby duck.
Please give me a drink.
Oh, it's creeping me out.
But other people might find that attractive.
Maybe.
And then, of course, there was, like I said, there was Spike, who I think should have been in EastEnders as a Mitchell brother. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, son, that's my boy.
100%. And you still see from time to time blokes with tattoos of bulldogs. And it's Spike. It's that
Yeah.
classic Hanna-Barbera.
Okay, son, here we go.
Love it.
So you're right. They did bring the Spike the dog, and he had a little puppy with him, didn't he?
He did. Oh, what was that called? Don't Google it.
But he just used to get hiccups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, son, don't you worry. I'll stop those hiccups.
I'm going to have to find it, and I will post it. There's a lot of links to post, but I'll do it. There are some sounds that, like I said, there wasn't a lot of dialogue in those, in the early ones, that are so iconic. Things like Tom's scream when he got his foot trapped in something, or a frying pan in the face.
Hammer on the toe, was it?
There's just some brilliant. It's all voice acting.
Yeah.
But some brilliant sounds. You listen to them now and go, "That's 100% Tom and
Yeah.
Jerry. That can't be anything else."
No.
Yeah.
And the music was brilliant as well.
Yeah.
Takes you back.
Another fun fact for you. So Jerry Mouse
Yeah.
was a cinematic breakthrough because Jerry Mouse was one of the first animated characters to appear in a live action film with Gene Kelly.
On the movie
Anchors Away, I want to say.
Anchors Away,
It was Anchors Away, yeah.
That was brilliant.
That was really clever.
And Family Guy did it as well.
Yes. Yeah, they've done it as well, yeah.
Yeah.
They've done most things.
Yeah, one of the best things. But that was like, wow, wasn't it at the time? You
Just
know,
amazing.
I think it must have been pre Mary Poppins then.
Oh, I'm not sure.
We're on an holiday with Mary.
And the penguins. Yeah. Don't know. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
But yeah.
not now because that's
Not right now. No. We'll let you
But
know.
yes, I remember that, and I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
and I also loved the family when Stewie did it as well.
Very clever. Yeah. Because that was the original Anchor's Way that they
Yeah, they
painstakingly painted Jerry out
and
put Stewie
in it. Yeah.
That's commitment, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's all done by the old computers now, isn't it?
Oh, computers. It's all AI. We're AI.
Aye.
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 Yeah.
So
Tom and Jerry.
So Jeremy.
Love it.
But, yeah, again, if you're a bit younger, go and watch the original.
Oh, do it.
And the music and how they've, like you say, all the sound effects and everything like that, it's just class. And that's why it's won Oscars.
Yeah, 100%. So as we neatly wrap up classic cartoons, and you know now, from following us on this little journey, we're every Friday. Next Friday is going to be a little bit more about us in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
Roundabout way. Because we are touching on cars.
Yes, we're going to talk about our first cars and any sort of incidents we might have had with cars.
Motoring mishaps, dream cars, fantasy cars. Just chatting.
Yeah, having a little chat about, our experiences with vehicles, because we do, well, I definitely still do travel all over the country. So, yeah.
Yeah, see what comes out. All the normal places. You can listen to us on Apple Podcast and Spotify and YouTube and blah, 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 blah. You know the rest of the place to get involved. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We will be there. Hopefully see you there as well. Next Friday, cars. It'll be like Top Gear with no budget.
There was a budget.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right.
Right.
But yes, we look forward to speaking to you next time. So again, join us again on Carnival of Stuff.
Carnival of Stuff from me and him. Goodbye.
You have been listening to Banton and Belling's Carnival of Stuff.
The opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of your genial hosts and do not represent the views of any persons or organizations, either named or implied. Also, the advice offered in the Celebrity Help Tent was not, in fact, offered by real celebrities. It was purely for your amusement and does not in any way reflect the opinions of the individuals or characters being impersonated. Just in case you hadn't figured that out.
Farewell, until we meet again.